So, but seriously, speaking of sweating, the older I've gotten, boys, the more my butthole sweats.
That's unfortunate.
I have so much hair in my ass to catch the sweat, though.
Like,
I feel that, though. Hey, we're starting off hot on the communication.
but for real, like the older I get, the more water I have in my crack.
That's unfortunate.
More water.
Seriously, especially like the little above crack area.
Yep.
Like it's kind of like a little divot in there. I don't know.
Oh
how
yeah,
to
that's
honest
like
that is just a cesspool of pure
It
water.
just turns into a puddle. For
Yes,
sure. Yeah.
puddle butt. They called me.
Puddle butt.
They call me Barry Puddle Butt, the pervy sage.
Barry.
Very gross puddle butt.
Bald baby Barry in the puddle butt.
Bald baby Barry in the puddle butts. That's my band.
Yeah, dude.
You're my
Either
puddle
band or
butts.
a really good nighttime story.
Ooh, either
Ooh,
way,
that'd be good
you
too.
two are my puddle butts.
Ooh,
I don't have a puddle butt.
No, but you're my puddle butts.
We're his puddle butt.
I
I'm
don't-
okay with that.
You guys are like the two bacteria that swim around in my sweat beads.
The only two of
Welcome to the Competent Idiots
the, of the
Podcast.
bacteria.
We'll be back.
We'll be back after this session of
Jeepers.
throwing up. Oh, man.
All
You're
Get
right.
that long ass yawn on there, baby.
I'm in.
The older you get, nothing really changes as much. I know, obviously, it's more tired, hurting, and stuff like that, but like weird things like more sweating.
For being older?
Yeah. Your dick
Probably
doesn't get as hard, whatever you're into.
Still got good blood flow. I do. I think I feel like I sweat less.
Really?
I've
Yeah.
never been a guy who sweats
See-
much ever, and that nothing on that for me is.
That's how I was.
Yeah.
And now, like, I pit out
Really?
just from hanging out.
Damn.
But you're like a hot box, aren't you?
me?
Yeah.
I've
No.
always been a furnace, other than my
I
feet.
am an iceberg.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the cold feet.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I-
have bad circulation.
I'm
been
Jacob
a
from
furnace?
Twilight, minus my feet. Like, I can be naked in the middle of a storm and I'll keep you warm. But, like, my feet, for some reason, I have no... I'm probably got diabetes. I don't know.
or a pinched nerve.
More than likely. I had the serious back pain for about 4 months and then just disappeared. So maybe my
that's
disc
good.
slid out and
Sciatic
slid
nerve.
in.
Let's hope you don't have diabetes because they're crushing those prices up for insulin.
Are they?
Yeah. I don't know what's happening. There's been, but let's see. I just seen a bunch of shit on TikTok about it, but yeah, there was like one guy was paying like $65 a month or something for insulin, like through insurance, and then it went up like to $600 and something dollars. Yeah. I was like,
What?
yeah, okay, that's
Fuck that. Kill me now. I'm already financially dead at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. It's fucking insulin.
needing it to live. I'm sorry.
They can see in the video what you did. If they're on the audio, so for a very descriptive, I can't even talk,
I
description
can't either.
of what just happened. Dalton decided to take a sip from his beer from this giant mug that's probably ceramic, possibly porcelain, carved out with wolves on it.
Fucking
It's a giant
wolves.
beer stein. He took a sip, put it down very heavily, and he thought to himself, what could I do to piss off Ben more audio editing?
Smash
So he
that.
I'm not gonna
smashed
edit
the,
any
the
of that
cap
out.
right on there.
I
And
don't care.
he goes, listen here, Ben, fuck you. And he looked him right in the eyes. Okay, go back on.
Yeah. Back on.
Yeah, back out, dude. Wait,
Insulin is
wait.
outrageous, dude.
Apparently, it's getting skyrocketed. I really don't know much on it, so don't quote me on it. I didn't really do my research, but
I mean, we are in the.
apparently, it's a thing.
We're in the 21st century. No one does
Lot of
research. We read articles and we scream.
Or you just
True.
watch
Yeah.
somebody else who claimed that they read an article.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
just believe what
And
they
we're
say.
like, yeah, that's right.
Or
That guy reads. Fuck yeah, dude.
we,
Could
we
reframe.
Photoshop things, post them, and then claim it as real, even though it's the most obvious Photoshop ever. And then afterwards, instead of deleting the post, all we do is, oh, well, I didn't know. And you leave it up for someone else to share and do the exact same thing. And it's just a fucking trickle down effect of
Or you get to like,
bullshit.
you know, that post was like 4 years ago, right?
There's so many where it's like pictures of the election. This person's rally's empty when the actual that's Bob Dole's election rally from 10 years ago
Yeah,
when
dude.
Bob Dole was still Bob Dole taking on Viagra. Bob Dole.
Our boy Bob Dole.
Shit went right over my head. I'll
You
tell you what.
You didn't know about Bob Dole in his Viagra commercials?
Who the fuck is Bob Dolbo?
Bob Dole, Bo.
Bob
Come
Dole
on,
talks
Bob.
like this. Bob Dole. Bob Dole's for you. Bob Dole. Bob Dole's always saying Bob Dole because Bob Dole is Bob Dole.
Bob
By the
Dole,
way, I
baby.
did commercials for Viagra. Bob Dole's got a limp dick. Bob Dole uses pills. Bob Dole proves this message. Bob Dole.
Bob
Okay,
Dole.
Bob Dole. Now you know about Bob Dole, everybody.
Bob Dole.
Now you know just as much as I do about Bob Dole. And Bob Dole for mayor and Bob Dole for president and also Bob Dole for the senator.
Bob Dole.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Mr. Bob Dole, B-O-B-Y.
So like completely sidetrack
Sidetrack it.
derail this
Dole.
entire conversation. Next Halloween, you guys want to do this in a haunted house?
Excuse me?
Fuck me.
I don't really care.
Doing the podcast.
I've
on
never
Haunted
been bothered by ghosts.
House? I wish, dude.
I've
I
never
wish
met-
I wasn't fucking bothered.
Never met a ghost.
Live in my house for a month, you'll stop caring.
I think I have mice in my ceiling.
Those straight
That's
up
about as-
sounded like fucking squirrels.
That's about as
dude.
close to a...
I've had squirrels in mine. I probably still do.
Well, the weird thing is that it's my first floor ceiling and my second story floor. I don't know how the fuck they got in there. That makes no sense to me.
That's the perfect place for a ferret.
You got ferrets in this bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ferrets.
We do have a lot of wild ferrets on the east side.
Yo, dude, what's going on at the east side and all these carjackings?
Oh, they're
fuck.
bad by Rachel's work too.
It's getting really bad.
Yeah,
Gunpoint robberies.
gunpoint robberies. A couple weeks ago, there was a triple homicide. They did get the guy.
Did he get a UAV?
Well, here's the thing though. The dude killed a lady and her two kids.
Oh.
One of them was critically injured, and he was alive and woke. I don't want to fuck this up, but I'm pretty sure the kid that was critically injured stayed alive long enough for them to tell him who did it, which was like his mom's boyfriend, and they ended up finding the guy. But
Good.
yeah, that wasn't too far away from my place.
No.
Yeah, every single time when you're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna warm up the car. I'm like, well, buy Ben's car.
I know. Bree's like, because I started it this morning. I usually like start my car and then lock the garage door. Like I don't close the actual garage door, but the service door, I'll just like lock it when I come back in because Bree is always nervous somebody's gonna come fucking waltzing in.
Little paranoid.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is.
Just
But
chain it to your house. Give
Yes.
a padlock and a chain and start it, and you hook the chain up. And
dude,
Takes whole fucking garage with it.
it's like if you got the balls to fucking take my car out of my driveway, well, I guess whatever. I don't like. What am I gonna do? You know.
you'd be like that one guy that fought back and got shot once in the leg. The
Yeah.
guy- and the
Shot in the
people that
fucking
were doing it
kneecaps.
freaked out, threw the gun and left.
Oh
They-
shit.
he wrestled the gun away from him, only got shot in the leg, I guess. And the guys just took off speed. Oh, so sorry to keep on going with this, but so when I was going over to Kitty's to do their floor,
Mhm.
when I talked about seeing that car chase,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
it's literally the description of the cars that are doing the hijacking. No license plate. They see the cops, they flee immediately. They just cruise and it's in the area.
Oh no shit.
Yep.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
So I'm pretty sure those are some of the people that were involved in carjackings.
Oh, I doubt
'cause- yeah,
Damn.
wild.
People are pieces of shit.
Yeah,
Small
I mean, we
world.
always play fireworks or gunshots.
Yep.
That's a fun game to play.
I used to play that at my brother's place in Newport.
I mean, fuck the east side, man. I don't have anything. You know, honestly, I don't have anything good to say about it.
Just a,
Phelan
bit of a
Lake's
train of thought
beautiful.
there.
It is.
Yeah, Phelan's cool.
Yeah, Phelan
it's a really
absolutely
nice trail
beautiful.
that goes around the side. And there's like a. Who the fuck was walking with us? Was it you guys?
It
was me,
The
Rachel.
Asian like pergola thing.
Yeah,
like
yep.
it's like set up like a
Yeah, it
pergola,
was
but it
us.
was like built like a Japanese fucking building.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
like-
super fucking cool.
It's fucking awesome.
There was like a small section around that I had.
Yeah.
A few of those buildings.
Like that's like probably the best thing to come out of the east side. I don't know.
So my grandparents used to live right off of Phelan, like literally one of the streets. There are 3 houses in like an inlet of it, and like so I grew up in the area, always over there. And I got to see kind of the downfall of everything around that area, and just to accentuate that. So when my grandparents died, we had to sell the place. My aunt drove by there and sent us pictures of because I've told you guys how much my grandpa took care of his yard and stuff.
Yeah,
like he won
just
awards
love
off it.
that
He
shit.
he imported grass, everything. Like this dude was
Damn.
nuts about it. My aunt was an absolute psycho about her lawn too. She would my great aunt. She would like you have to specific pattern. Diagonal had to be exactly like it was on a 3 the entire way or something like that, or 2.5 exactly. And if you didn't do it right, go back and do the lines again.
Holy fuck.
Like that's how it was. And you do your outline, but you have to erase your outline by going through it all.
Jesus.
It was it was a whole thing.
Detailed ass landscape.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Go back over see those pictures? The yard, all the grass is completely burnt up. Like it's just dead.
Damn.
All the flowers and freaking bushes in the front that were beautiful, completely trashed. Everything is just trashed.
Oh, that sucks.
Like it sucks that, you know, generation after generation, the more that come through, the worse and worse these places are getting just because no one gives a fuck anymore.
No one gives a shit.
It's depressing, but Phelan in the summer is freaking beautiful. Like I could drive around or walk around that lake.
Dude, I barely remember what summer feels like.
Yeah, fuck.
Dude, when we live colder than the Antarctic right now.
Oh, yeah.
Every year we're colder than the Antarctic. Isn't
Just-
that something?
Always 1 week.
Yeah, there's at least a week of it where we're colder.
Big
down there.
vortex, people. We love that shit.
Right? I would
Love those
love to move
vortexes.
summer warm. I'd miss winter. I'm not going to lie. I do think winter is beautiful.
I would go somewhere with a more mild winter.
Yeah, when it gets
I
like
do-
this cold, it's
I
fucked.
love the fact that we get to go through seasons. I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
be somewhere where it's like,
But make
in
them
a
equal.
sense, it's summer all the time, right?
Yeah.
To us, it would be summer all the time. I love it being really hot and then cooling down, and you see the fucking trees change, and then you get that first dusting of snow, and everything looks all fucking cool and pretty and everything. That's dope. But then, like the fourth day after all that shit's done, you're just like, motherfucker, this is what I get to deal with.
Yeah.
Like,
I've thought about this quite a bit. And I see my dream climate would be 3 months of, or 4 months, no, 3 months, 3 months of each season. So it'd be 12 months altogether.
correct.
So summer, it'd be like June, July, and August, where it'd be July would be the hottest, where it'd be in the like hundreds sometimes and 90s.
Mhm.
And then August and June would be between like 80 and 65, 80 and 65. And then from there, it'd go on from that range down, where winter was like January. And January's weather is straight zeros the entire time. But then February is like 20s to like 35s, 40s. And then November is exact same. 30s to 25s, 20s type of thing.
Mhm.
So it sort of eases you in. But it's 3 months of each. 3 months of spring would be incredible.
even that wouldn't be bad.
3
'cause-
months of
yeah.
fall would be incredible.
Mhm.
We
'Cause
get
we
a
get-
week.
Yeah.
Well, we get 3 months of summer now.
That's
as
my
is, but
biggest
then we get
complaint.
8 months of fucking.
Remember
it
when
seems like 8
September
months
was
of winter, but
hot?
It's not, but
Like
Yeah.
back in the day?
I barely remember September being
Like-
hot. That's how fast it changed.
I remember going around, what was it, my senior or junior year of high school on Halloween in a t-shirt and shorts.
Mhm.
And it was like 60 degrees out at night. And
which is
then
incredible.
3 years ago on Christmas, it was 60 degrees out.
Yeah.
And then that February, we got pissed.
I mean,
pounded.
even this year we got lucky.
Mhm.
Like it was pretty fucking warm.
We've had about 3
Yeah.
big snowstorms.
Yeah.
That's about it. We had about
Yeah.
2 ice storms,
Mm-hmm.
which were involved in the snowstorms. And then we've had 1 week of actually really cold weather.
Yeah. And it's
Usually
just
in
been this
January.
last week.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
usually
then
it's January. It gets super fucking cold, but
we'll probably have one more big blizzard in March. And then
March or April.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and tear
I
off.
doubt it. Yeah, because
To-
my birthday is.
Because as it warms
That's a
up,
wild
then
card.
it fucking, those clouds fucking release.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, my birthday is a total wild card on weather. It's gonna be nice or snowy or a blizzard or nice as shit.
There was that one year where we had a giant blizzard in May. That was funny.
That was fucking dumb. I remember that.
I forgot who it was. They went to Stout and they posted like, it's always sunny in Stout. And then it was like Wednesday, 75 degrees, 80 degrees. Everyone's outside in shorts on the quad and everything. And then like Thursday, whiteout, fucking 8 inches of snow. No one knows where it came from. Next day, half it's already gone because the ground's already heated up.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's too warm for it to stay.
Like,
It's Minnesota magic right there.
Minnesota Magic.
right?
Be fucking blizzard one day and then
It's like a basketball
70
team
and
Ben
sunny the
watches, the Minnesota Magic.
next. Yeah.
Dude, we should make that our spike ball league name.
Minnesota magic.
Is that going to be us?
Yeah.
We're the Minnesota Magic, man.
Oh, I'm so fucking down for that, dude.
You got to think of a team for you and Dom, bro.
Can't steal your name. Can I steal it? All right, I'll think of one.
You're the
Can we still
Minnesota
be
Mighty
Minnesota?
Magic.
Can we? Minnesota. Well,
Because you guys got beards. Two big beards.
Sort of
So you
Mighty
guys got to be
Magic?
Mighty Magic.
You can be.
Minnesota Mighty Midgets. Can you say that on here? We can say whatever we want.
You guys be the
Minnesota mini
Cottage Grove crop dusters. So you don't ever stop farting.
Always
Oh.
whipping ass, dude.
We need help, guys.
Minnesota-
What can we do for a spike
Can we
ball
still be
league game?
Minnesota, or do we got to switch it up? Like same.
No, we should do-
slots or something.
Well, yeah, as long as it's
Minnesota based.
that, and as long as the two words you use start with the same letter.
Yeah.
Fair.
And that's the one thing I'm really good at.
You are good at that.
Chisago cold cocks. Even though none of us are from Chisago,
No.
and that is like a fucking really weird word to say. I was okay, so
Chisago.
I had to for work. I had to call Comcast
got
XOC. So like
Yeah.
those people create a ticket for you or a job for you when you're going to take down service from anybody.
Yep.
And basically all it is they put it in the computer as so if a tech sees that their area has like an outage, they won't go. Like they'll just know that like we're working on it, right? So I get this lady, her name's Jen, which is probably a fucking fairy
Beautiful
fucked
name.
up made up fairy tale name for this lady.
Beautiful name.
Really nice gal.
Salt
There
of
you
the
go,
earth.
Barry. That was for you. I said gal. So it's a really nice lady, but she, I think they're based in like Colorado. There's a bunch of different places, and you kind of just never know who's going to pick up.
Okay.
In which state. So I give her the information. She's, oh, you're in St. Paul, and I was like, yep. And she's like, oh, funny story. I grew up in Wisconsin, and she said something about my Minnehaha. And normally nobody's that talkative, right? And this lady was just chatting me up for some weird reason. And
Because she
she's
wants
like,
that dirt.
Wants to
doubt it.
Nice
She
guy.
goes, Minnehaha, a lot of people can't say that word or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I know. Minnesota has some really weird shit going on. Like we have a lot of like native Indian type street name, like words shit for like streets and whatever. So people have difficulty. So she goes into this explanation of how her fucking parents took her when she was a young girl.
Oh, she's going the whole life story.
Her parents took her to the Minnehaha River with some of her girlfriends, and where they were staying for camping, the river was low, so they were able to just lay in the river and have the water rush over them. And I was just like, cool. Like
Sick,
I have
Jen.
work to do. It's fucking 6:30. I want to go
I
home,
wanna
dude.
go
Like
home.
so then she's like, I was like, oh, that's cool. That's wild. I was like, did you have fun? She's like, yeah, it was pretty fun. Blah blah blah. And then she's talking some other shit about some other weird street name or something like that. And then she's like, well, I grew up in Wisconsin, so we have all those weird words, Eau Claire and Menominee and like all
Gouda.
this shit. And then I was like,
Mozzarella,
yeah, I was just like,
cheddar, sharp cheddar.
yeah. And also the English language makes you put a bunch of fucking letters in that
Don't need to fucking
don't
be there.
even need to exist.
Yeah, explain xylophone.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
question.
Fuck.
Or people
Possum.
what fucking road is that? It's like Xerxes.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
like
Xerxes, yeah.
XESES.
Xeres.
Yeah,
I
it's
tried
like
to read it and I go
what the
retarded.
fuck?
Xeres.
Why does X have a
Xerxes.
Z sound? That shit
This makes no
baffles
fucking
me.
sense.
Well, that's why they
Xerxes.
call Z as Z over in like England and stuff.
Yeah,
And they,
it makes sense.
and they pronounce their A's correctly because we pronounce A's as E's.
Yep. Well, we
Bag.
only pronounce
Bag.
A's as E's when it's convenient for us.
We only pronounce anything when it's convenient for us.
America's
Yeah, I
big
guess
on
you're right. It's not necessarily
convenience.
convenient. It's
The garage.
the gay rage,
The gay rage.
the guy rage. Yeah, I don't, dude.
Go to the
I think we
bar.
talked about this on the last episode or one before it, but
So,
it's just
but-
like the English language, man, sucks so much fat penis.
I just really wish after her story you would have said, yeah, that's a mini ha-ha story. Get it? It's a small story. It's kind of funny.
I can't be talking to
You just
people
hung
like
up on
that. All right, thanks. Bye.
But I did figure
see,
out
bitch.
during that story a great name for your and Dom's spike ball team.
Did you?
Yeah, the Cottage Grove Crotch Capers.
Crotch capers?
Crotch crawlers?
That works too. There's a lot of C's in it.
Holy shit.
Isn't a caper like a fish or something?
A caper is, yeah, I
Some
think
with
it's a small
food.
fish.
Yeah,
Or
you're the
something
crotch
like that.
capers. Your little fish crotches. Crotch fish.
Gross, dude.
Yuck.
I mean, it describes
You got that-
perfectly you guys' style of play.
Yeah.
Just
You got those
filthy.
stinky,
Wait a minute.
See, no, that's good because it describes
We
your
go
style
hard
of
in the
play.
fucking
Yeah,
paint,
you guys
dude.
are filthy.
I can't argue
See?
that. All right.
And we're the Minnesota Magic Men, and we're gonna show up in Speedos and just a
Magic.
little bow tie.
because there's no reason we should win, but we will.
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah.
Well,
So
wait,
you
what?
were up-
Excuse me?
Yeah, you do. You said you were up by like 30 points at one point.
Yeah.
It was 20 at least.
Well, we decided we were going to play casual, but me and Barry kind of just kicked it up a notch.
I kicked it up a notch when Dom started doing behind the back shots.
Listen, I don't play casual. You guys know my competitiveness.
You guys, does
I don't know
anybody?
casual.
Well, you guys got a taste of me trying towards those last 10 points.
Hey, you fucking
Now, let's remember,
jerk.
I could have done that all game.
cheesing it.
How many people that listen to us actually know what spike ball is?
So, Spike Ball is a
the
great game.
greatest.
Great game. There's a little mini trampoline in the middle of everybody, and you have a little rubber ball. And you slap the ball with your hand. You have 3 hits alternating between people like volleyball. And
Yep.
you have to hit.
So the same person can't hit it twice,
Yes.
basically.
Right.
And you got to hit the trampoline at the end. And if after it hits the trampoline and it hits the ground, you score a point. As long as you hit it towards the trampoline. So at one of our great best friends' weddings, we decided to spend 8 hours drunkenly playing spike ball.
Smashed.
Absolutely smashed.
And I'm pretty sure we touched on this story a little bit at one of our prior ones when it actually happened, but such a good story. You could tell it twice. You know what I mean?
Dude, we ran out of beer at the end. Probably last maybe a half hour of us playing. Give or take some time.
I wasn't
there,
even
but-
drinking beer either. I was drinking mixed drinks the entire time.
True. Yeah, and us two were drinking beers, but at that last like half hour, give or take on time there, we ran out of mixed drinks and beer, and we were pulling shots.
Yep.
Yeah.
But fuck it.
Yep,
that was
that's
so
when I
much
had
fun.
to make
God
a
damn
split
it.
second decision to either go for the ball and potentially give your wife a concussion, or
Yeah, you'd have taken the girls out.
You should have took a knock. Should have
It'd
just
have been
knocked him
epic.
out.
I could have. I still think I could have made that jump,
You probably could have. You're fucking a squirrel.
but if I would have left my knee down and clocked her, I would be dead.
You would have shattered a jaw.
That's true.
I was thinking straight to temple. That's what I was thinking. I was
Oh,
going.
alright,
That's
then.
right where my mind went. Is this kneecap's going to that temple?
Oh, that's fair.
And that gal's on the ground, and then I'm gonna have to explain
Deceased.
why the competitiveness of spike ball is more important than the safety of
Of our friends.
our friends.
Yeah.
That's how Dalton became a widow.
Dude, honestly, that's probably one of the only competitive games that I enjoy, like thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you don't have to be good to have fun,
Yeah.
and you can be
Yeah, that's
losing and have fun.
Yep.
I mean, Dalton had a blast the entire time, and they were only ahead of us for about 3 seconds.
Yeah,
True.
In the
Yep.
20s, they were ahead of us. They got the 31st, and we said, "Fuck you guys."
I love
Yeah.
that
For
game.
as unathletic as we look, we're the most athletic. You know what I mean?
Oh,
we're the most.
fuck yeah, dude.
We're the most
we're
athletic,
deceiving.
unathletic.
You
people
guys
you've
know
ever
how
seen.
it works with me. Anything I try for the first time or I'm not do a lot of, I do great
Somehow
at.
you're fantastic. Yeah.
Except
You-
for dunking.
I think you just manifest the fact that you're great at it because you always say you have good luck. You always say you're good at shit in your first time, and so like
And
you're
usually I am.
just naturally good.
So
You just set the standard.
That or I just play an illusion on you guys and I make it look like I'm good when really I'm doing nothing at all.
manifesting
We are in a
work this way?
simulation.
I'm happy.
That
Yes.
will work. That can
Yeah.
work. I did that back in the
I
day.
do not have depression. I do not have
Let's
depression.
hope-
I do not
I'm
have
not
depression.
depressed. I'm
No
not depressed.
anxiety.
I'm-
No depression. No
See,
depression.
I'm
No
not sad.
depression.
I'm not sad. I'm
how
not
that,
sad.
how that works is you stare in the mirror and you do that until the thing in the mirror changes what it's doing. So as soon as that moves somewhere else, you know you got it because you've gone insane and you don't need to be happy no more because you're just insane.
You've gone insane. You're now a full blown schizophrenic.
When you can talk to yourself in the mirror and the mirror talks back at you, you know you're going to be happy the
Like,
rest of
with
your
shit
life.
Fucking bricks. I'd say, babe, we're selling the.
You have the only
fucking
friend
house.
you'll ever need.
If you stare in the mirror for like 5 minutes straight, though, you will fuck with yourself. It messes with your head.
I don't like.
Never done that.
I have.
Me either. I don't like.
I
That.
do it all the time. It's
Have you ever
fucking
seen the way
hilarious.
mirrors are made?
No.
Nah. But it's it's the portal into my soul, and I see what I really look like, and it's worse than this.
You should look at it. You should check that out sometime. It's a little how they make it video.
Yeah.
Little.
Only if Snoop Dogg's narrating it.
Ooh,
Because
that
how they
might be
made hot
tough.
dogs with Snoop Dogg was the best.
He's the best.
I've never
narrator.
seen that.
haven't
Seriously?
Swear to God.
It is the funniest fucking video. It's
That's,
Snoop.
dude, hot dogs are so gross.
You see
But,
that video of the guy cutting it and then going under a magnifying glass and you
And there's
see
like little hairs and shit.
Oh fuck! Really?
The
Oh,
hard
yeah.
part with that is, again, it's the internet.
And also,
everybody has to be careful what
They're
they
made in a
look
factory. And these factories
are.
are as clean as possible, but they're going to... Everything you eat's got
Everything-
shit in it.
at. Well, that's
Yeah,
the thing is like, so when I was going to welding school and they were talking about some of the jobs you can do you end up being like a pharmaceutical welder for their spray tanks, and some of those the drugs that they make are so corrosive to like stainless steel, like 303 stainless steel, super hard fucking metal, that it'll etch the insides
Almost as hard as these abs.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yeah,
exactly.
Let me get some of that.
So what ends up happening is some of those additives are so caustic that it etches out the inside of those barrels.
Holy fuck.
Not barrels, tanks. And there is a sensor. So every, say every 10 pounds it scans like that entire, like 3 or 4 pounds worth of shit, right? Hey, Izzy. It'll scan
Don't
that.
even skip a beat.
It'll scan that and decipher how much of that etched steel is in the product. And if it's below whatever percentage, fuck it, it's fine type thing. The other thing I learned was that there's only like 0.001% of the actual drug in your pill, right? So like there was...
Sounds like a fucking placebo effect then.
No, they just make it so concentrated that if you had any more than that, that's when it starts doing... It'll either do so much... it'll do a ton of damage or it will kill you. So
it's like
so like
holy shit.
Like alcohol at a hospital. Like it's like 100% alcohol.
Yep.
That will kill you.
Yeah, if you like took a big swig of that,
you're dead.
You're dead.
Big problem. But so like my instructor was talking because they flew him out. He was like a supervisor for some company. Flew him out to Costa Rica or something like that.
Love the place.
And
never been.
There was a Viagra plant. And I might have already shared this because I'm fucking stroking out.
I haven't heard about Costa Rica's Viagra, but I would love to hear more.
It would.
Basically, there was an emergency there. He had to go weld some shit for one of their dryer tanks or something like that. So it basically sprays the product in and dries it at the same time, causing it to be a powder.
Okay.
A 1 pound box of that is worth like, I don't know, $4 million.
Oh,
right?
Fuck. Okay.
And that's pure. Like even if you inhaled that, you would die. Like even if you held like a puff of it.
Pretty much 100% pure of anything in this world will kill us.
Well, for sure, anything pure like drug wise.
Yep.
So they have to dilute that so hard with starches, sugars, everything else that'll help break that down in your system and be usable. That they can only have 0.001%. If they put anything more than that, say in like Viagra, your fucking heart would explode.
Oh, absolutely.
And your dick would explode.
You wouldn't even have time for your dick to explode. Your fucking heart would literally explode.
And then your dick would explode.
So that's weird. It's weird. It's weird that like, you go get Tylenol or you go get ibuprofen or any pill form of whatever. And you have that microscopic of an amount in there that you actually absorb.
And now think about
what it comes to.
That microscopic amount is what costs so much.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
pharmaceuticals are the biggest scam out there.
Oh yeah.
They're needed, but they know it.
Oh yeah. It's such a huge money pit.
But the weird thing is like they're only needed because we are told they're needed.
Oh yeah.
For millions and millions of years, there's a plant for everything.
Yeah, but also back in the day, like people's life expectancies were so much lower. The average life was so much lower.
Do you think that's why we get depressed?
Because we're supposed to be dead?
Yes.
I think we get depressed because we're not meant to be doing what we're doing. We're very social creatures that are very interactive with things. So to spend most of our days not being able to be social, it's like what we talked about earlier. There's a big stigma. If you have autism, that's a bad thing. Autism, a lot of people with autism have exponential talents, like either mathematics, music, everything.
There's so much genius to that.
But because they're not socially like acclimated, they don't have the social skills.
Right.
It's looked down upon when really more than likely the most genius minds of all time have been autistic.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
if you look at it, they like someone with autism that's got like that ability to do math in their head, like a square root of any number.
Yep.
That person should be looked upon as like one of the greatest people because this person can go far with anything math related.
Yeah.
They're focused in on it. They're so good at it. Now you get someone with that with someone else, you know, you like combined all these together and you got yourself pretty much the Pentagon. Like these are I would put money that most of our scientists, all these smartest people in the world have autism. I'd put money down
to
on
some degree. Yeah.
To some degree.
To some degree, yeah.
Because they're able, like something with, I don't know how it works.
Their brain is just so wired different.
It's
like,
just, and that's a huge thing is like people just don't want to try to learn or understand because like autism has such a spectrum.
There's such a range.
level.
And we joke around about it, but like, it's actually like, and that's the thing I was getting at. The social part of it is humans aren't meant, you know, we're very, that's how we survive. We're social creatures. We survive by being together, always interacting, learning from each other, stuff like that. So back to the depression thing, it's like, that's mainly why. That's why, for instance, when we're together, everyone's having a good time, everyone's laughing. You're not really down and out till you get back in your car and you're heading home.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're alone.
Exactly.
Back in that reality again.
Yeah.
And that's why people that, you know, homeless people that you see as crazy, they've just been alone for way too long, you know, and
that does fucking play a huge effect on your mind.
It twists everything. I mean, I feel all the time. I feel different when I'm by myself in my own house. I fucking lose my mind.
Yeah. I mean, how many, think about that. How many hours do you spend? I mean, cause you're not working right now, really. I mean, side jobs, whatever here and there, but like, even for you, I guess at this point. So side jobs here and there. And that, cause I know when I was fucking not working, you are in such a different mindset. Well, plus with the pandemic, it's not even
You're alone.
It's not even like, oh, I'm not working. I can go out and do this or do that.
Can't do fucking anything.
You are isolated almost in a sense. And like, that's one of the biggest things they do in prisons. Isolation.
That's the punishment.
And it fucking drives those guys nuts.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why humans are so just fucked.
We're bad at we're terrible at living, to be honest.
We're not content with anything.
No,
we're not. Nothing's ever good enough.
Episode. No, but I mean, it's one of those. It's fun to think about. I maybe not fun, but like.
It's interesting to break
very
down.
interesting.
For me, I mean, that's one thing I always look into is like one thing I'm very interested in is how just the brain works, how we are supposed to be, or what is the concept of like, what, like, you know, for instance, society's like, when as soon as you're born, it's this or that, this or that, this or that. If you just let a child
or the other
there's so much
grow up on its own and just to be able to see what they would actually think without being told like religion things, politics, nothing like that. Just to see them grow up would be a completely different type of society.
Well, there's so much conditioning. As soon as you're born, I mean, as soon as you can like comprehend shit, it's
you're
just
told
conditioned.
what to think from the minute you are fucking capable of accepting knowledge into your brain to the minute you
wear
die.
Clothes, because otherwise you're gonna get in trouble.
Wear clothes. If you're a boy or you're a girl, and if you're either or, you have to love the other, or you have to do this or that. Like, dude, there's so much crazy shit.
I've never understood that. Like, I never understood why there has to be like, it's this or that, or like you have to love this person because this is how it's supposed to be. Well, who the fuck even said?
It's like you always only have two choices.
Yeah, it's like,
because we're all arrogant assholes that know better, so we have to teach our kids because we know better than the rest of the world.
Well, and then and then it's just everyone judges so hard, but it's like, what fucking pedestal are you on? You're able to just like judge somebody because they're different from you.
Yep.
It's, I mean, who wants to, I don't want to be that fucking, you know, that Karen or that fucking, you know, that boring, you dress the same as
Karen
everyone
or Kevin.
else. Like fucking, who wants to be, normal? What's normal anyway?
There is no normal.
Normal is just what society tries to tell you what it is.
The worst thing though is like, think about how many awesome Karens there are. Like really nice lady Karens. And they just
they get a really bad rap.
Ass now. Same with the Kevins.
Same with the
just
Kevins.
annihilated.
I'm gonna go take a urinate, boys.
Yep.
I'll pray for the Kevins. I gotta pee so bad. I've been holding for like 7.
You don't even know your times.
Dude, I can't tell time.
All right, we'll keep it up.
I can't tell time. Fucking judge me. Do it.
We're judging.
All right,
here it comes. We're judging hot. This
is the part where Barry fucking pans over to just him or just me. So nobody actually visually knows you're gone.
At some point, I have to cut so it shows that he's not like walking across in front of the camera directly.
Yeah, isn't that a bummer?
Yeah, there's a lot of sets where they beg you to pretty much walk behind him for that because it's so distracting.
I'm so happy now that you have something to do. That fucking sucks sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I love doing it. It's just I don't have motivation to get it done quickly.
I mean, that's fair.
You know, like I love when I
everybody
get
has those
into it.
days.
It's fun. It's fun to be creative and everything. It is a pain in the ass to have a chore every single week, though. Every single week, no matter what.
Now you guys know how I felt for the last 38 weeks.
Yep. And it just sucks because it's like, if I try to go fast through it, like just try to quickly get it done,
it's not good.
I can miss everything.
Yeah.
And
and that's not it's not why we did this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
we did it because we want to make it fun and interesting and do that kind of stuff.
Dude, I mean, honestly, I think it's fun. I think anybody could start their own podcast. And like, because I'll go online or whatever, and somebody's like, "Oh, I have this great idea for a podcast, but I don't know where to start." I feel like that's how we were. We didn't know.
You start the interface.
You
work your way out.
Just get the bare minimum that you know you need. But to be fair, there's people that like they never touched like music or any sort of recording equipment.
Yeah.
So they're not even sure on where to go with that.
But that's the thing, is that the internet's a beautiful place. It can be.
Well,
it can be.
It's so I mean, there's a ton of knowledge on there. Don't get me wrong. But like how far technology has come, you don't need the setup that we even have. Like even
you could do it off your phone.
Yeah, excuse me.
You really could.
Yeah, you don't need. We almost went. We're borderline overboard for what we're doing. It's not like we're making money. It's not like
we
have this giant audience.
You know,
right? Yeah, the amount of money we like put into it and not. Yeah.
And realistic. I mean, think about it. Like because we've all split it. So I mean, it's not super common for it to just be like a one person podcast. That I think, again, going back to the social thing, it's like is it fun? Yeah. I mean, but that's more for people who are higher level shit, like, you know, the Joe Rogans, the fucking that works for them, and because they already have such a giant following. But like for us, it's like
Joe Rogan's a 2-person podcast.
I suppose technically it is. Does he have Red Band?
Yeah.
He always has
a guest, but like
because all he does is interview. That's all he does.
Yeah, that's true.
He just interviews. He vamps a little bit here and there in the beginning and the end, depending on what's going on. But he just interviews and lets a person. It's a genius setup. All he has to do is get you in that seat, and you're good.
Yeah.
Like, because all he has to do is sit back and ask you questions. Like, he does a little research on what he wants to talk about.
I think the one thing I enjoy about him too, I mean, you're right. I think he just fucking listens too. Like, I feel like a lot of people just don't listen anymore, and they just like will shit on opinions and like spew out their opinions, but nobody wants to listen. Or
it is. I mean,
you know what I mean? If
that look how long it's. I mean, we still do it often, but we don't do it as often. But like, think about how long it took us to not talk over each other.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is like luckily we've held conversations with each other. The reason why we did this is because of what we already talk about. Like we don't act anything up. We didn't go, hey, we want to start a podcast to make money. We literally went, hey, we have these conversations, and people always are saying like, oh, I wish I was there. I wish I would have heard that. It'd been so funny.
Yeah.
So that's why we started this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like we don't just. We have this vibe already because we've been doing this off podcast. We do
Forever.
We do a podcast before we do the podcast.
Every
absolutely. Single time we're here.
When you guys showed up at what 5:30, like the hours that
and it's
went
9
by before we started recording.
Yeah,
could have been an entire fucking podcast.
Like we literally just it's what we do. We love talking to each other.
Like, I've had people ask, like, do you guys like write up anything, or like, do you guys have like? I was like, so I mean, sometimes we come up with like bullet points that like we may hit.
Yeah, if we ever hit dead air.
Yeah, there's no with dead air, but there's no scripts. There's no.
We've had 2 episodes of plans. The Would You Rather tournament,
and then fuck him or fuck him. Just because
3 episodes.
We got that.
Oh yeah.
And then we had the second episode, the COVID one, where I actually had bullet points where I was segueing to every single one nonstop about different things with COVID and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like those are the only ones that we actually had somewhat of a plan to, because other than the mammoth tusk.
Hey.
But like we'll have like bullet points that we try to drop into if we feel like there's a lull going on and stuff like that. But honestly, it's just, if you want to start a podcast, just be confident in what you're talking about and talk about it.
Yeah,
that's it.
As long as you have
don't, and you'll fucking iron out the kinks as you go.
Yeah. We're still ironing out ours. I mean, we're still constantly talking about what we should do, shouldn't do, constantly trying to switch things up. At the same time, keep it somewhat repetitive enough where you get a feeling of, you know, what you're coming into, but give you a little surprise curveball here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's just trying. You never know unless you just try something. You'll never,
Yeah.
you know, if you never do it, you're never gonna know. You
Yeah.
got a pee, Dad?
You can't be quiet. There's a video.
He fucking shushes me on camera.
Like you're allowed
Oh my
to leave with. You got to realize who's in the room here. All right, the one person that's left once, and because I was literally about to shit my pants. Like it's the only time I've left this chair or
Yeah,
the
I
other
don't-
chair.
I don't think you've ever really. Has it been more than that one time that you left on a podcast?
Just to shit my pants.
That's fucking.
And I was gone
incredible.
for a good like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was an emergency.
Yep. But that's the thing is I know I could hold my bladder for a very long time. But
There's-
poop, no.
No, yeah, I can't hold my.
That
poop.
comes
There's-
knocking on death's door. I'm going to frickin' open up and say welcome.
It's time to unleash.
Unleash the Kraken.
I wish I could hold my fucking. I wish I could hold my pee because I feel like everyone around me can hold their pee for a while, and I'm like, well,
like,
go to the bathroom again.
let's put it this way. You know when you wake up in the morning because you have to piss?
Yeah,
I can roll back over and go back to bed.
no shit.
And then wake up 3 hours later and go piss.
Seriously,
I'm not kidding.
like that uncomfortability. That, like
Mhm.
you have to pee so bad, you can
Mhm.
just bear through that.
If I'm
fall
tired
asleep.
enough, I will just go right back to bed.
That's fucking incredible.
Yep. I'll be like, not today. But if I
Really?
wake up to shit, I'm out of that bed faster than goddamn a fire behind me. You could scream bloody murder in my ear. I'll turn on and be like, what the fuck you doing? If I have to take a shit,
It's fucking
I'm
now or never.
literally the Flash.
Holy shit!
I don't even step. I literally go from laying down to standing. There's no roll or nothing. It's almost a
Just
teleport.
levitates out of his bed.
It's literally just, it's like if you cut from one frame to another and eliminate the middle of someone laying in bed and standing. That's what happens if I have to shit. All right. I run. Like, because if I
that's
wake up
so
to that,
funny.
it means something's bubbling and it's going to be a hot magma time of pure hell.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, piss wise, I could hold that.
God, if I got to pee bad enough after I wake up, I have to pee. Otherwise, I can't fall back to sleep. I'm just
Yeah.
so fucking uncomfortable.
I thought I was going to be able to hold it, but then I looked at the time and I was like, fuck.
So I did. We're at like
It's not
23
gonna
minutes. I was
work.
like, I'm not going that long.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Listen, we're
how dare
human
you
beings.
to? How dare you to?
We're fucking human beings.
If you're going to pee, you pee at the same time in the same toilet and you don't break eye contact.
Well, I mean,
Wait,
we switched to the night shift, and now we're drinking. So we have some
We have a
drinks
little- we have a little
with our
cocktails.
friends.
with our friends.
You
With
know?
our friends.
So like beer.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Beer gets you going.
Oh, I bet.
I like the realization in Dalton's voice where he goes, yeah, with our friends, with our friends, with our friends. Hey, how's
Yeah.
it going,
See, think with
audience?
me.
Yeah.
Some things kind of take a little bit to, fire in the good old brain here. But I get there. Eventually.
I don't know. I don't even remember what we were talking about. That's how awesome that pee was.
How mad do you think Rachel would be if you texted her right now? Be like, I need 3 more beers, beer wench.
Oh, if I said that, she'd be so fucking mad, I think.
we should have a beer wench sign.
Flick that on.
Or she would just never bring them.
She'd come up with a beer and divorce papers.
Yeah, probably.
The fuck you call me?
Hey, we're almost to 9 years. Guess what, buddy? Fuck you. Just leaves.
Watch her come in after she just heard that. Excuse me?
Excuse me,
You
what did you say?
leaving me? You think you can leave?
You're mine.
You ever seen the movie Misery?
Yeah, you guys will be
Huh.
fucking buried
How do you like your ankles?
Oh,
on top of each
that's a
other
rough scene.
in the same coffin.
Broken or shattered? You got an option there, wench.
She'd kill me. She'd slit my throat with a butter knife.
Let's be clear though. He is calling her a winch, not a wench. So I mean, how bad can she get?
That was a joke.
But I don't feel like he caught
No, he did.
a
He
full
did.
win of it.
That's why I kept going with it and kept saying it.
Listen.
Listen, dude.
Fucking winch, wench.
I love it. I could have let that go for so long and wait till the very end to drop it out.
You could have,
Shit.
but I got him.
Killing myself.
Ben's catching on to how I try to set up long jokes.
And I don't ever catch on.
Like I like them
Ever.
prolonged because it's a little game I play in my head. Like, how long can I get this to go before he goes, wait a second.
Wait,
Like the Winchesters.
I think you catch it every time. I don't.
Oh yeah, always.
Ben's adapted to how I work.
Yeah.
He's adapted and he's overcoming.
Big comer.
Big cummer guy over here.
He is a cum lord.
Big gummer.
I gotta get a good delay in the brain. You know what I mean?
Porky Pig over there.
Yeah, dude. Give it.
Shout out to our boy
Give it a
Porky.
shit.
It's got nothing to do with this. Nah,
That's all water.
It's all water,
You're so fucking hydrated.
dude. I'm so fucking.
I mean, it is a
hydrated.
light beer, so it is very watery.
You shut your dirty whore mouth, Barry.
Is there
Calm down,
fucking-
70 cals
Is
over
there
there.
fucking 95 calories?
Listen, you think you can keep this body
No,
without
I can't. Have you
drinking
seen
some of
mine?
those?
I can't even keep this body. I'm slowly turning into the Michelin Man covered in acne.
Tighten up, dude. Just blame it on the mask, even though you're
Not wearing a
by
mask.
yourself all the time.
I wear a
Okay.
mask at home just because a ghost might get me
He
COVID.
doubles up. He's on that double fucking mask train.
double mask up, baby.
I feel like I've already got, dude. I mean, how many, dude? You can't tell.
You got that type O blood, okay?
Something. I'm a fucking wizard or something because I've been.
Be careful when you say
I've been in
wizard.
contact.
You
I've
can
been in
fuck up.
contact with at least 3 different people face to face for multiple hours. I mean, you're one of them, and like, have not gotten it.
We've
I've not
shared
even
things in
gotten
our
the
mouths
sniffles.
when
Yeah.
like literally 2 days before I found out.
Yeah. So I mean, I
no
don't.
idea.
I'm not gonna get. I mean, you guys can be mad at me if you want, but I'm not getting a vaccine. What do I need it for? I haven't fucking gotten it yet, and I've gone. It's what we're at a year. We're over a year because it was like what November of last year when we were at Huntington.
How I see it
We
is
talked about it.
get it if you can.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you're like, but if you don't get it and you end up getting COVID, then what you deal with the repercussions. It's like
Yeah.
how I was always saying, like, just give it to me already.
Yeah.
And when I got it, I'm like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, honestly, it's like, yeah, did I want to get COVID on an under like sub level? Yes, I did, because I want to test. I'm a sadistic asshole that wants to see what my body can handle. I really am.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
the same.
Like
Yeah.
if it's gonna come my way, I want to, if it's out there. Like I've talked about, if I ever found out I had cancer, I would literally laugh in the doctor's face.
Not me. I'd cry like a bitch.
I would go,
immediately.
all right, well, let's see what this body can do.
That's my worst fear.
my first question would be, how long do I have to live? Then
it wouldn't be
would
how
determine-
bad's the cancer first. Like,
Well, that would be
what-
that's
what
the same
phase are you in?
question. That's kind of the same
it's
question.
essentially the same question, but also like, who cares how bad it is? How long do I have to live? Because I don't know if I would go through the ringer of chemo. Like, don't get me wrong,
do
I
the
love
Barry
everybody.
way. You'll be fine. Do the Barry way.
Just drink a bunch of kombucha.
Nope. You got to raise that white blood cell count as much as possible.
And how are you doing that?
The best possible way.
Which is
Jerking off.
I was gonna say masturbation.
Having sex and jerking off just
Raises
pretty much
your white blood count?
orgasming raises your white blood cells.
Wait, does it really?
Yes, it does.
that's probably why I'm so fucking healthy, dude.
That's why I rarely get sick.
How'd you get COVID then?
Rarely is the key word. I also got mono. I don't get sick often, other than like shitting my pants because I don't know how to eat correctly. But like I have, other than that, like I don't get the flu.
I suppose you don't ever really like just get sick.
No, I rarely have a fever unless it's a sinus infection, which is me just not being a clean human being, I guess. I don't know. But that I got mono once and I've gotten COVID.
I've gotten mono.
Wow.
I never get flu shots.
Nope. I've
Ever.
gotten one in my entire life because of a job.
I got one because of school.
Yep.
That was it.
I got maybe a couple times or two because my mom would give the flu shots. She was,
sure.
in that realm of work.
You just sneak in at night and be like, gotcha.
Do it at home. Just fucking.
Mom, I said no.
Take it.
Gotcha. It's the
Mm.
vaccine fairy.
Yeah, I don't get. I mean, the last time I was
I
sick
don't know
was
that.
when I was sick
Syringe
and
underneath your
we were
pillow.
doing. The last time I got sick was when we were doing your floor,
Oh yeah, you were.
which
fucked.
was over a year ago.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, I mean, I've smoked way too much and got ghost white.
Well, that's another thing that supposedly counteracts cancer.
That is true.
Yeah.
So you do that mixed in with jerking off profusely, and
I'm
your
like the healthiest person in the world.
and your COVID fever disappears in less than a day.
Gotcha.
Or
Experience?
technically, it was 3 days for me. 2.5 days I had a fever, but it was dropping. After it peaked that first night, it started dropping, and then it was gone. And then the day that it was gone is the day I found out I had COVID.
Damn.
Remember I called you, like, my fever's gone. I feel fine. I just
yeah.
my throat and my eyes. And
Yeah.
then that's when I found out I had it.
Weird.
And then after every sickness part of it was gone is when it got bad. Like I can deal that sickness sucked, but that's when the lung thing happened.
Yeah.
When I couldn't really breathe.
Well, then I remember you said when you return back to work, like, this is fucking brutal.
Yep.
This
Stairs.
is the shit I don't understand with like sports, because like a lot of NBA players and NFL players, like the ones that I've mostly known have got COVID, all of a sudden everything's Gucci. They're good.
Yeah,
they're playing. All of a sudden, they're like,
back.
oh, yo and so is out with COVID, and then like what?
Well,
and all of a sudden they come back and then they're fucking playing 90 minutes straight.
So
it's like
sports have a special thing. It's kind of like their equipment. When the Wild had that giant trailer fire, pretty much,
yeah.
when they're going to the game, they had to go to like a Play It Again Sports to get equipment. Even the announcers are saying that's not the same type of equipment they use. Those aren't the same types of sticks. There aren't the same types of skates or helmets. Everything for pros is different. Medicine-wise, they have little mini MRI machines. Like if you broke your leg, you just pop your leg up, and it goes from like here to your ankle. And they just put it on you, and it's an MRI.
Oh,
Damn.
fuck,
They have things like that. They have all sorts of different types of, like, for instance, Patrick Kane in one of the playoffs for hockey, it was him and I think
Patrick Candy.
Patrick Candy. He's also a porn star, related to John Candy. But they, like, if you broke your foot or something from a blocked shot and you're okay to keep playing, yeah, they'll pop you full of pills. Look at Aaron Rodgers after that one game. He was higher than a kite.
Yeah, he was
Steroids
fucking
and
juiced.
fucking muscle relaxers.
Exactly. And just to keep you going, they have their options are, because they're not just people anymore.
I mean, they're
literally
billion-dollar
investments.
assets.
Yeah, they're assets.
I suppose.
So they need to keep their assets that's why, these owners have billions of dollars compared to me or you owning something, because they have to be able to afford all this shit. They have to be able to afford all this high-tech medical stuff.
Yeah.
So these guys are more than likely have inhalers that open up their lungs like no other's a steroid.
It's all behind the scenes, little skeezy bitches.
Stuff like that. It's like why Magic Johnson can live up with AIDS for 30 plus years or whatever.
He doesn't even have
AIDS
AIDS anymore.
Exactly.
What's AIDS? You know what I mean?
But that's the thing is, like, before they had that most recent development in AIDS medicine, like, he was still just good to go when people would be dying within a year.
Yeah.
Money talks.
Money does talk.
And what it says is, I don't want to be with you, Nick. I don't want to be with you. So then I'm not financially, I don't get the money as, everyone else gets.
Mm-hmm.
Money talks to me and goes, you know what? I can do better.
Damn.
It's
Otherwise,
not
I'd be
you,
rich.
it's me.
Exactly. Money just keeps running away from me.
Same.
It just keeps at that happy level where it's like, oh, I'm so close and then it goes, I cheated on you. And it's like, oh, I'm getting there. And it goes, killed your dog.
Damn,
I'm
that's
getting
a
there.
vicious fucking bitch there.
Money's a piece of shit.
Money is a piece of shit.
You build it up and it disappears. You build it up and it disappears.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an absentee father.
Do you think you get an extra bonus when you win the Super Bowl?
Oh, you do.
100%.
100%.
100%. Yep.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you lose the Super Bowl, you still get a bonus.
Well, goddamn.
You get bonus. I believe it is. You get a Super Bowl bonus, kind of like how Olympic athletes get paid for doing well. And it depends on your contract, obviously. Like there's some, I've heard of contracts where it's performance based, where they'll sign you for $1 million a year, but if you get X amount of points, you get a bonus. If you get in the playoffs, you get a bonus.
There's
Every
shit
game
like
you play,
if you get a certain
bonus.
amount of, like as a receiver, you get a certain amount of catches as well. You get a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to incent you to do good, and they want you to keep coming back to the Super Bowl, because if you keep winning Super Bowls, your franchise is going to make more money. More people are going to watch you. There's more people who want to have ads with you and your players. Everything going on. It's a giant cycle of humans being used for money.
Greed.
Oh yeah.
It's all
Dad, who won the
exploitation.
Super Bowl?
Who won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was your boys from the Florida.
Who's my boys?
Buccaneers.
The Florida Buccaneers. Who's my boy?
Dalton loves the Florida Buccaneers.
No, I didn't.
You
Listen,
love
you know
the
who my
Florida
boy is.
Buccaneers.
No.
Tim Brandy and his boy Ross Gronkowski. Them sons of bitches, dude.
Listen, never said those were my boys.
Well, they're your boys today.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
And here's
Rodgers is gone.
Rodgers is gone. Patrice Manholes can't fucking throw shit. He was doing some acrobatics, and that's about it, right? Because if he was as good as he was last year, they would have won.
Ooh.
That's true.
But they didn't. They shit the bed because Patrice let the money get to his head, thought he was tight, and fucked around and got teabagged.
He got
He definitely did.
By that old grandpa Tim Brandy. So you tell me who's the real winner here? Because
Probably.
Tim and Ross You see him chuck that motherfucking trophy through the fucking goddamn halfway across the ocean.
Chucking it boat to boat.
Yeah.
That was a ballsy
Tim
move.
can't handle his booze.
That's obvious.
You know, fuck. I mean, by the fucking halftime, it was 21-6.
He was already 6-pack deep by that point because who needs to keep playing?
Yeah. I mean,
Not them.
when it's halftime and you're 21-6, you go, do I even have to try anymore?
No.
I mean, fuck.
I mean, how many dunks is that?
Not when you're Tim
A
Brandy.
shit ton of dunks. But here's the other thing: is that the first inning there was an 8-yard home run. Put him at a
That's fucking unheard of.
Put him at a 7-3 lead. Can you fucking imagine? Can you imagine being that good and also being that old at the same time? Fucking outstanding. You tell me. You tell me who the fucking champion is.
At this point, I have fucking no idea. You say an 8-yard home run?
Yeah.
Yeah, an 8-yard home run, giving him a 7-3 lead.
It's got to be first in NFL history.
You're telling me, Bucky.
Holy fuck, dude. So they got bodied. They're not my boys. Tim Brandy.
They might as well be. The motherfucker's got more goddamn rings than you got fucking pairs of underwear.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
His
daughter's also got.
Hold on. So that means you got
you ain't wrong.
He's got like
pairs of underwear.
six to 7 pairs of underwear.
Man,
I got more than that.
Then streaks be coming.
Dude, I fucking wear new underwear every day.
Wow. Wish I had that kind of money bags.
Yeah,
Maybe I
what it's
should have
like to
been
be
on
rich.
Tim Brandy then.
Listen,
what it's like to
I
be
don't eat
rich.
cheese balls, okay?
I don't know, dude. All I know is Patrice Manholes fucking blows dick.
Yo, if Blake
he's only
hears you, he's
25?
gonna be pissed.
He's only 25.
He's 25.
Yeah.
That dude's a young buck.
Dude, he's pretty much retired.
He could have retired last year and it would have been fine.
He should have. He wouldn't be embarrassed this year.
Oh, God.
Seriously. You don't go up against Tim Brandy.
Tim Brandy.
Did you guys watch him get fucking walked off the boat
Yeah.
and all fucked up because he couldn't handle a couple tequila shots?
That dude was
Like they said, that Florida
juice.
sun's going to get you.
Who's his wife? The model?
Carol Overwood.
No.
Definitely not.
Giselle Bundchen. Or Giselle Bundchen? Giselle something. What's her name?
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Giselle
But
something.
Okay, hold on. You asked a person asking you what their name is. What's their name?
Giselle something. It's Giselle something.
yeah, and those fuckers only eat green beans and air. So you know a couple tequila shots be getting them fucking
Get
juicy.
Lit. But how you supposed to be after winning the Super Bowl? You got to be fucked up.
If you're not fucked up after you won the
You're
Super
not
Bowl,
winning, dude.
you're already a loser.
Well, I mean, you have to think about it too. Tim Brandy came from the Patriots, right? Who everyone thought was like, he didn't make the team. The team made him. Then he goes
because
literally the next year to a new team, the Florida Buccaneers,
who
and-
also suck.
who sucked.
They haven't
and-
made the playoffs since like 2020.
And the only reason they fucking won is because of Brandy and Gronkowski.
That was Ross Gronkowski.
It is.
Well, he didn't say.
I
he
just didn't say his
he just
first
said
name.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you 12 beers deep?
dude, I'm too many deep.
You had 3 steins full and you can't fucking see straight?
You're as many deep as they had dunks in the second half.
No shit.
They got
dude.
dunked on any harder.
Seriously, I've never seen a hockey puck go so fast.
I mean, let's be real. He did punt that thing like a grand slam.
Was Antonio Gray playing?
Probably.
Okay. I don't know if he actually is in the league or not.
Is that different than Antonio Black?
No, but his actual name is Antonio Brown.
That would make sense.
There you go.
Everything's clicking now. And here we are. And here we are.
Sports.
I don't know, man.
They call him AB, always bitching.
He's always bitching. He's a whining bitch.
Unless you want to be on this podcast, and we love you.
Did anybody
Do the knuckle puck?
no, I was wondering if anybody shot a 3-pointer through the goalpost. But I didn't watch that long.
2 attempts, but Patricia's second linebacker couldn't really figure out the positioning of the puck. So
Mm.
yeah.
You mean that air-filled fucking pig stomach?
No. It's
Wrapped in its own skin?
It's on calf, like a veal.
Ooh.
Yeah, like a baby cow.
Or is it like lamb chops?
A sow? Was that a baby pig? It's a baby pig.
The more you know.
A sow is definitely not a baby pig.
What?
A sow is probably, I'm
No way.
almost positive
No.
a sow.
Are you trying to
is-
say the South?
I'm pretty sure a sow is the mother.
Nah. Is it?
Well, there's piglets.
Did somebody rip Ace Holy fuck.
Straight up, son. What's up?
Tasting beef stew over here.
Gotta give you something to
my
eat. You've been
God.
drinking too much. You need a
A
little.
sow's not a baby pig. I swear to God, it was a baby
A
pig.
sow is the one who gives birth to the piglet.
All right. So
Because
you
a
think,
piglet is a baby pig.
so you think it's the sow is a mom.
Mhm.
You think the sow is a baby.
I don't know why I think that.
I
but
think the
thought
sow is a rapper. Google it.
that. What?
Google it.
A
Google it.
rapper?
Yeah,
See,
it's
just
a rapper.
type in.
How do you even
sow.
spell sow?
Just type in
S-O-W.
the sow. S-O-W.
Thus, I'm sure the sow comes up as a rapper.
Well, that's what I said.
That would be
Well, why
unfortunate
would
for
you
that
put the
individual.
sow? The
Yeah.
Or is it the South?
or it's a dark wood.
Urban Dictionary it. Before anything, Urban Dictionary it.
What sow means? Sowed, sown, sow.
Just Urban Dictionary. You'll get it.
Just type sow pig. Because I want to know if I'm right. I know I'm
Give me
right.
two. Then
Well, maybe the pig
Sow
can rap.
pig.
Okay, back off.
sow pig. Give me that meaning. What's a sow pig?
Probably spelled it wrong. It's probably like
Young adult
S-O-U.
female pigs that have not yet produced a litter of piglets.
Suck my ass.
Well, you're technically wrong.
Sows, adult female pigs that have
Suck
Because
my
you said it was
ass.
one that
or
gave
more
birth.
litters.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
he also
before
said
they
it was
gave
a
birth.
fucking baby pig.
So you're both
Which is a
wrong,
piglet? Why
which
did I
makes
think
me
it was
right.
a baby? God, I'm fucking brain dead.
Your parents have a farm and you don't know this?
They don't have pigs though.
Yeah, well, maybe we should buy them one.
We should. I bet they
We should
love
buy
pigs.
them.
Dude, piglets are so fucking cute.
Here's the thing 2021, all we do is buy your parents animals that they don't need and you leave them at the farm.
We're getting an ostrich
Yes, dude,
And an
God,
emu.
Fuck yeah, emus. Oh yes.
And a llama
and a falcon.
and a camel.
Dude, I
we
want
can-
all of these. I'm down. I will be the.
And we're going to leave them there and make them pay for them. We'll pay for them initially, but after that, it's all up to them.
Let's just get a flock of moosin.
Right,
Yeah.
the sow doesn't even exist in our dictionary. You fucking liar.
Well, yeah.
I know. We just had to make sure. We weren't asking. we didn't know. We just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything awesome.
I'm upset. I need an ostrich.
Let's make a sexual position called the sow.
That's doggy
Deal.
style.
No. We need piggy style.
Pig style.
Ever seen a pig have sex?
No.
It's
No,
like-
but
it's in
I
a
think
trough.
I think if you plunge it in hard enough, they will squeal.
Oink. This is eh.
We can find this out. Call Rachel up. We'll watch.
And so will they, and they will be ecstatic. And this will only be exclusive on Pornhub.
There'll
Is
be
this how the-
ecstatic shock.
This is how the.
When you
the
see
You'll
the
have to
video.
watch
initiates.
the entire podcast up until the end just to see Rachel squeal like a
One person will
like a
do
hog.
that and cut the end and then post that over us.
Hey, babe.
That's fine. We'll get at least 12.
You should text her
views.
right now. You think if I put it in hard enough, you'd squeal?
Oh my God.
Tonight's the night, babe. You're gonna squeal like a pig.
She's gonna answer back. So are you?
Hold on. This is for content right now.
Oh God.
Oh,
All right, Dalton's gonna get. If you see someone barge
I don't
in
feel
here
good
and knock
about
over
this.
the camera, it means Dalton's buried in
That's
the
when
backyard.
we end. That's when we end.
This is ballsy.
I'm gonna text her and
If I put it in
Just text her sorry.
hard,
That's it. Just
no,
text
I'm
her
gonna text her
sorry.
and say Dalton's gonna
Hard
make you
enough.
squeal like a pig tonight.
if I put it in hard enough, would you squeal? Jesus fucking Christ. This is not how I talk to women, ladies and gentlemen. This is just. How do you spell squeal? Got it. Well, we need this reaction. She better text back quick. Or we're going to hear them just fucking screaming downstairs.
You're gonna hear excuse
She's gonna
me.
get 2 dings because I said Dalton's gonna make you squeal like a pig.
She's going to shit on me.
I'm just gonna reply with sorry in advance.
You can't have 2 people
I didn't-
drinking
I
in the
didn't-
same room.
I didn't tell her that you told me to say that.
It's okay because she's still gonna put it on me anyways because she knows that's something I asked. Like how we whisper when they know they're gonna listen to this podcast.
No, because if they listened, we would know if they were gonna fucking take the money for those lap dances. So they don't.
True, they don't.
Oh
We have shitty ass friends.
We're gonna have to drop some elbows.
We have better
We do.
friends online than we do in real
We do.
life.
What up, Ireland?
What up, Olivia?
All she did was send me question marks.
Ireland and Olivia, MVPs right here.
Yep.
Better than our fucking
They're
fans.
Italian.
Oliveland.
What'd you say?
Oliveland.
Oliveland.
Ireland and Olivia.
Oliveland.
Or
Yeah, I was trying to make something
Iolia.
awesome, but my brain is
Aioli.
Aioli.
Top of the boot, B.
Olively.
No response. Weak.
Yeah, which is weird
Weak.
because she gave me 2 question
Just
points.
kidding. I just get excuse me? Question mark.
You're grounded.
You win some, you lose some. And on that note, take care.
Bye. Love
Peace
you.
and love. Smash that button to friend me on Facebook.
Smash like, smash subscribe, follow, comment.
Unfollow me on Twitter, but then follow me on Instagram again, and then unsmash my buttons.
No, smash the buttons.
Unsmash mine though.
But honestly, we do need interaction.
We need some fucking
Honestly, we
love
just want
over here.
feedback. We
It'll
just want
get
to
us-
talk to you guys.
Please,
We don't
God.
even need feedback. If you just press some buttons, get us up, bring us up to the curated lists,
Please.
so that you guys also get more friends, and we do as well.
And also, if you're in the feed, here
Huge.
you go.
Please.
And yeah,
Please.
enjoy your Monday. We love you. Have
Love
fun.
you.
Bye, bitches.